Hey, curious minds. Today, I want to dive into the story of an extraordinary woman from the Bible, Zipporah, the wife of Moses. While her name might not be as familiar as some, her life was anything but ordinary. Her story is one of resilience, courage, and unwavering faith. Let's explore her journey and uncover the profound lessons she leaves for us today. Picture this: the blazing desert sun casting long shadows over rugged mountains, where a young woman named Zipporah is busy tending her father's flocks. Zipporah isn't your typical shepherdess. She's sharp, resourceful, and unafraid to stand her ground, a true embodiment of strength and grace. One day, as she and her sisters are drawing water from the well, a group of shepherds arrives and tries to drive them away. Just as the tension reaches its peak, a stranger appears. He's a man with a commanding presence and a mysterious past. This is Moses, a fugitive from Egypt, fleeing after killing an Egyptian in defense of a Hebrew slave. Exodus 2 verses 11 to 15. Without hesitation, Moses steps in and defends Zipporah and her sisters, driving away the aggressive shepherds. His courage and sense of justice leave an impression on everyone, and he is soon welcomed into their home by Jethro, Zipporah's father. Zipporah isn't the kind of woman to be easily impressed. But there's something different about Moses. His humility, strength, and unwavering sense of justice capture her attention. Before long, Moses and Zipporah are married. Together, they begin a life that is anything but ordinary. Zipporah becomes Moses' partner, sharing in his struggles and supporting him in his divine calling. Let's pause here for a moment to reflect. Isn't it remarkable how God often brings people into our lives to strengthen and prepare us for the journey ahead? Moses didn't know it at the time, but Zipporah would become a critical part of his mission. Proverbs 18 verse 22 says, "He who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord." Zipporah was that good thing for Moses, a source of strength and wisdom. Fast forward a few years. Moses, while tending his father-in-law's flock, has a life-altering encounter with God at the burning bush. Exodus 3. Imagine Moses returning home, his face alight with a mixture of awe and trepidation, as he tells Zipporah about his divine mission to free the Israelites from slavery. This wasn't a simple task. It was a calling fraught with danger and uncertainty. Yet, Zipporah stands by him, showing the unwavering support that defines her character. How often are we called to step into the unknown alongside those we love? Zipporah's willingness to journey with Moses reminds us of the power of partnership and faith. As Ecclesiastes 4 verses 9 to 10 says, "Two are better than one, because they have a good return for their labor. If either of them falls down, one can help the other up." One of the most intense and mysterious moments in Zipporah's story occurs on the way to Egypt. In Exodus 4 verses 24 to 26, we read about a life-threatening encounter where God seeks to kill Moses. The details are sparse, but it becomes clear that Moses' failure to circumcise his son had created a rift between him and God. In a moment of incredible courage and spiritual insight, Zipporah takes matters into her own hands. She circumcises her son and touches Moses' feet with the foreskin, saying, "Surely you are a bridegroom of blood to me." This act not only saves Moses' life, but also restores the covenant relationship with God. It's a powerful reminder that obedience to God's commands is non-negotiable, even for the leaders he appoints. Zipporah's quick thinking and bravery demonstrate her pivotal role in Moses' mission. As Moses confronts Pharaoh and leads the Israelites out of Egypt, Zipporah's presence fades from the narrative. However, her impact is undeniable. She embodies resilience, navigating the complexities of life with a man called to one of the most challenging missions in history. Have you ever felt like your contributions are overshadowed or forgotten? Zipporah's story reminds us that even when we're not in the spotlight, our faithfulness and courage can have lasting impacts. Galatians 6 verse 9 encourages us, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." Zipporah's life invites us to reflect on the role of partnership, obedience, and courage in fulfilling God's purposes. She teaches us that 1. Partnership matters. Behind every great leader is often a partner who provides strength, wisdom, and support. Zipporah was Moses' anchor, stepping up when it mattered most. 2. Obedience is critical. Her decisive action in circumcising her son underscores the importance of aligning with God's commands, even in the face of personal discomfort. 3. Courage in the shadows. Zipporah didn't part the Red Sea or lead the Israelites, but her quiet courage and faith were instrumental in Moses' journey. Zipporah's story may feel distant, but her lessons are timeless. How often do we find ourselves in roles that seem secondary, yet are vital to God's greater plan? Like Zipporah, we are called to step up in moments of crisis, support those around us, and trust in God's purpose, even when it's not fully clear. So, what can we learn from Zipporah's journey? Are we willing to embrace the roles God places us in, even if they're not center stage? Are we prepared to act courageously and decisively when the moment calls for it? Let her story inspire us to walk in faith, courage, and obedience. And that's Zipporah for you. Strong, courageous, and unforgettable *** if her story resonates with you. Let's keep this conversation alive. Share your thoughts in the comments, reflect on her journey, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories of faith and courage. Until next time, let's keep exploring these timeless lessons together.